Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to share with you a full face of makeup using just Rare Beauty products. So let's get started. So I don't have a lot of Rare Beauty products, but I have quite a few and I thought let me share my thoughts on these ones which I have. So starting off with the Rare Beauty primer. This is called the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer. This is one of my favorite products from Rare Beauty. It is a very hydrating gel-like primer and it blurs the look of pores and fine lines. It's suitable for dry skin as well. I have dry skin and it suits me, and it will also suit oily skin type. Here I am now applying the primer. You can see it does give a nice smoothness to the skin, and the skin feels also really nice and smooth after you have applied it. It has a matteish finish. There is no shine or glow after you have applied it. It is a silicone based primer, but still it's a hydrating formula. It doesn't feel too dry or matte on the skin. It has hyaluronic acid, green tea extract and vitamin E as well. So you do get some benefits from this primer. Makeup applies really well on this primer. Today I'm not using a foundation. Okay, next we are going to use the concealer. I have the Rare Beauty Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer. I have the shade 380W, which is a pretty good match for me. I use it underneath the eye, around the mouth and any other dark patches I want to conceal on my face. Today I am not using a foundation, so I'll be using this concealer. It's a medium to full buildable coverage concealer. I will say it's a pretty good medium coverage concealer, and you can build it up to get a very good coverage. There are a lot of medium coverage concealers which are a true medium coverage, but this one is quite buildable. I do have the concealer brush as well, and that's what I'm going to use to apply this concealer on my face. The brush is also quite nice. It's a little bit too stiff for my liking. I like a more fluffier concealer brush, but still I think it gets the job done. It's a good amount of softness to it. If you are looking for targeted concealer application, then this is a really good one. It is not a matte finish concealer. It has a slight bit of a luminosity to it. It's good for dry skin. I think for combo skin also it should look good. For normal skin, it should work out fantastically. I'm not too sure about oily skin because it has a sort of a luminous finish. It is a vegan formula. It's very lightweight. It's a hydrating concealer, and I haven't faced any kind of cakiness with this concealer. It's a very long lasting formula, and I have worn it for many hours without it looking cakey or settling into the fine line. So I really love this concealer. The best part about this concealer, it comes in such a huge range of shades. I think if I'm not wrong, there are around 48 shades of this liquid touch concealer. So I will highly recommend this concealer. Next, let's apply some cream blush. I have this Rare Beauty cream blush in the shade Nearly Apricot. I've had this for a few years now and I love this for everyday. It's such a beautiful, pretty, peachy, corally, kind of a subtle blush color that it looks so good. This cream blush formula just melts into the skin for the most natural looking wash of soft focus color. The color is not too intense, not too bright. It's very easy to blend. It gives a light coverage and you can build up the color. The blush formula is a satin finish formula. It's not too matte on the skin, and it's a water resistant formula. It's not greasy, it blends well, and it just gives a very nice natural flush on the cheeks. But do keep in mind that I didn't find it super duper long wearing on the skin. I am also using this blush on the eyes today because I don't have any kind of eyeshadow or eyeshadow product to apply on the eyes. After the blush, we are going to use a little bit of loose powder to set the concealer and the blush. So I'm going to use the Rare Beauty Always and Optimist Soft Radiance Setting Powder in the shade Medium. Medium is good for medium to medium deep complexions. I think this is a good match for my skin tone. Although I feel that for underneath the eyes, I will prefer using a lighter powder. It's a super finely milled, a very silky to touch powder. It is a natural finish powder. It gives a slight bit of radiance to the skin. It's not absolutely matte, and it's very smooth, and it blurs, and it doesn't let your face become shiny. It gives a soft focus kind of a finish. I really like the packaging of this powder. It has a sifter lock, so that the powder doesn't go around everywhere. Right here I'm applying the powder with the Rare Beauty powder blush. I really like this powder blush. It's nice and fluffy, very big, and you can get a lot of product on the brush, and it blends out everything nicely. So I do really like this powder brush also from Rare Beauty. So as I mentioned, the loose powder is a little too close to my skin tone. So here I'm applying a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury powder in the shade medium underneath the eyes, just to brighten up the area. I don't have an eyebrow pencil from Rare Beauty, so I'm going to use the ABH Brow Wiz, but I do have another eyebrow product from Rare Beauty. This is the Rare Beauty Eyebrow Gel. I have purchased this recently and I am really liking it. This is how the bristles and the brush looks like. It's a nice size, it's not too small, it's not too big. And I really like the formula of this eyebrow gel. It's very lightweight, it sets the hair in place with a flexible hold, and the eyebrows don't feel sticky or that crunchy heavy feel. It's perfect for all kind of brow hairs because it is a clear gel. I don't have any eyeshadow from Rare Beauty to try on, but I do have the liquid liner. It's called the Perfect Strokes liquid liner, and I really like it. It's quite a deep black liquid liner. I like the brush tip applicator of this liner. It's supposed to have 800 vegan bristles in the brush tip. It's very easy to apply. It is sort of a thicker brush which tapers to a point, so you can do thick eyeline and also thin ones at the end. So it's good for lining as well as doing cat eyes. It's quite easy. It's a waterproof formula, and I think it lasts really well on the eyes. If you don't rub it vigorously, it's going to stay on the eyes for a pretty long time, and it gives a very nice jet black kind of a eyeline. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake, it doesn't streak. Since I don't have any eyeshadow, doing a quick blue liner with a color bar eye pencil. Okay, let's apply some mascara. I bought specifically for this video this Rare Beauty mascara. I have used the bigger one earlier and I just love this mascara, and I really wanted to talk about this in the video, so I bought a smaller version. This is a very good volumizing mascara. If you want something which will give you a lot of volume, curl, lengthen, lift, it has got everything. You have to do a few coats for a lot of curl, a lot of volume, but once you do 2 or 3 coats, they are like set. They give a lot of volume, it gives a lot of length. There are some mascaras which are good for volumizing, some for lengthening, but this one does everything. And it doesn't weigh down the lashes as well, even if you do few coats. This mascara also has castor oil, so this castor oil helps to condition, soften and nourish lashes, so that is also a great part. Here is a new product from Rare Beauty. It's the Soft Pinch Luminous Blush, and I have got the shade Truth, which is sort of a maroon mauve pink color. It's such a pretty shade. So these are luminous blushes which are newly launched. These are powder blushes which are supposed to give you a lightweight glowy blush which is buildable. It has a silky smooth texture and it gives you a slight luminosity and glow to the skin. It's a really smooth, beautiful formula. It's super soft, very pigmented, so you do have to be a little bit careful how much you're picking up. But once you blend it out on the skin, it just gives you a perfect flush of color that radiate from within kind of glow. So this is like a highlighter cum blush. When you apply this, you probably don't need any kind of highlighter. I will show you one highlighter in the video, but actually if you apply this blush, you don't need highlighter. Okay, so these are the lipstick formulas I have from Rare Beauty. I'm going to share with you all 3 of them. I'm going to apply on my lips and I'm going to show you the formulas. Let's start off with the first one, which is the lip creams. The Rare Beauty lip cream. I have one shade, which is the shade Heroic. This is more of a corally pink, reddish corally pink on my skin tone. I really like the wand of these lip creams. It's more of a flattish pointed wand. It's very easy to apply. So this lip cream formula is not a dry down matte finish lipstick. It looks matte, but it's sort of like a lip cream. It's very hydrating, very comfortable. So as you can see, it looks quite matte, but it will actually not dry down on the lid. It's not transfer proof. It will transfer a slight bit. So I quite like it. I do like all sorts of lipsticks, lip glosses. So this is a very nice comfortable formula for me. Next I'm going to apply the lip oil. So I have the Soft Pinch Tinted Lip Oil and I have the shade Wonder. So this was quite a craze last year and I purchased this last year. I am not a big fan of the color because I have pigmented lips and this color I feel is a little too light for me. So I can't fully appreciate this lip oil. But this innovative gel formula, it transforms into a lightweight oil on the lips and it will leave your lips feeling very hydrated, and over time it leaves a slight bit of a stain on the lips. Now with this color Wonder, which is a very light nudie pink on my skin tone, I don't see that effect. It has a slight bit of a tingly sensation on me somehow. I don't know if it's supposed to tingle or not. It just feels like a lightweight gloss. It has a very cooling sensation on the lips. This lip color is looking much better on the screen than in real life, trust me. I will say if you're close to my skin tone, you can go for a deeper shade and try out. The consistency and texture of the lip oil is quite nice, but I don't see why there was so much hype over it last year. For me, this is like an okay product. I don't really use it that much. I will probably use the lip cream more, or I'll probably use the lip gloss more, which I'm going to show you next. Good advantages of this lip oil is that there is no stickiness on the lips, there is no oiliness. It's made with jojoba and sunflower seed oil. It's very hydrating on the lips and your lips will feel moisturized throughout. It's supposed to have a gentle plumping action on the lips, so probably that's why there is that tingling sensation. Next, let's apply the lip gloss. This is a really beautiful lip gloss. It's called Stay Vulnerable Glossy Lip Balm in the shade Nearly Berry, and I love the formula of this one. The color is also so pretty. It's a very vibrant berry pink color and I think it complements my skin tone also really nicely. It's a very high shine lip gloss formula, but there is no stickiness. It's very hydrating and it almost feels like you're applying a lip balm. It feels very nourishing. I love the wand on this lip gloss as well, and here is the shade Nearly Berry. I think it looks really pretty and it stays on the lips also for a very nice amount of time. Your lips look glossy. Okay, as I already mentioned, I'm wearing a glowy blush, so don't really need highlighters, but I have 2 Rare Beauty highlighter formulas and I love both of them. So I thought let me apply one of them and show it to you guys. This is the newer one, which is the Positive Light highlighter, and I also have the liquid highlighter version. I have raved about the liquid highlighter as well. I'll not apply the liquid highlighter today because I've already done it in previous videos. I will leave a link in the description box below. I have the Positive Light Silky Touch powder highlighter in the shade Exhilarate. It's such a beautiful shade for our kind of skin tone. It's very smooth highlighter. It's supposed to be an ultra silky powder highlighter that melts onto the skin for an effortless glow. I completely agree with it. It's a very smooth glow. There is no chunky glitter, shimmer, glimmer, and I will apply this highlighter a little bit in the inner corners of the eyes as well. I have nothing on the eyes today, so just a little bit of highlight and eyeliner, and I think this highlighter in the inner corners of the eyes do really bring out the eyes. So that's a good touch with this highlighter which you can do. And that's it. That's my finished makeup look with all Rare Beauty products. You do let me know how you like this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, then please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're watching me for the first time, I really hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again really soon in my next video. Bye.